Hello, everybody. Hello. I've so I've sort of embarrassed myself really. So I was trying to do. So this is a test run. This video is both an update about where my channel is going and future videos, but also a test run for me doing live streams. I'm planning to do live streams. I've picked the worst time to do it because it is now 1:13 a.m. in the UK. But part of that is deliberate. But the other part is because I wanted to do a test, and I thought this would be a good time to do it to see if it actually works. And it turns out it did work, but in my absent-mindedness, I forgot to hit record, so that was quite frustrating. But there we go. Technical difficulties cannot be excused. It's all on me. So now you're probably seeing on the screen here. So I've got this screen here, and you're probably thinking, so I can see you've got a tier list, Andy, and also an annoying advert there, which I seem to. I'm afraid I'll have to just leave that because I daren't try and close it because I'll probably end up. Oh, Radisson's Hotel. Oh, very nice. So, why have you got this tier list, Andy? So, the reason why is that if anyone follows me on Twitter or on other social media platforms like Instagram, I know some of you do have are Facebook friends of mine, and I do often post on my personal Facebook page. But anyone that follows my social media or has been keeping themselves up to date with my community posts, I've decided to do a poll. I did a poll in which I asked to celebrate my now 51 subscribers, but at the time of releasing the poll, of doing the poll, I had 50 subscribers. And I thought, as a nice treat to my loyal fans and loyal subscribers, my loyal audience, my loyal fans, I thought I would do a special live stream video on my channel in which I discuss, I do a tier list. And in that poll, there were three options. So it was going to be post-war theme. So it was either post-war prime ministers, post-war Liberal Alliance, Lib Dem leaders, because it makes sense, because this is, as much as it's about politics, it's also it's as much about Lib Dem history and Lib Dem current trajectory and Lib Dem policy and where we stand currently when it comes to our party's platform. Now, and the third one was post-war chancellors. And in those results, which I am going to go on, I don't have X on here, so let me go on Bing. X.com. I can't because I've recently cleared my in absence. Yep, I cleared my data. So I can't show you my Twitter post, but I can tell you that it was actually quite a close race between post-war prime ministers and post-war I'll just say liberal leaders, as a group, all for Lib Dems and the Alliance and currently the Lib Dems. It was a close race between post-war prime ministers and post-war liberal leaders. So just about, through by a whisker, on 50% of the total vote on all my social media platforms, with 12 votes. Post-war prime ministers came out as the winner. So, and then, but with 11 votes, it was post-war liberal leaders. And by just one vote, a lonely one vote, I was surprised he got a vote, to be honest. And I'll be completely honest here. I wasn't even sure. I couldn't think of a third option. It just seemed wrong to just have two options, the rule of three, as they say. So I just plucked out post-war chancellors. So if anyone could advise me next time, then please do. But post-war prime ministers ended up winning in that poll. For my next video to do a tier list on. Hence why I've got this. So I found this tier list, and this will form part of not probably the next video to be released, but certainly the next video that I've got planned, because I've already recorded two videos. One's going to be split into two parts, so technically it's 3 videos, but I've already got 3 videos in the pipeline. But this will be the next one that I'll do, and this one I will actually do live. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, so that ended up winning in the poll, and I hope to have Matthew Hulbert join me in doing this post-war prime ministers tier list. I don't know how I'm going to organize it. I don't know if I will, if we try and, so I'm going to have myself, Matthew Hulbert. I would like to get a +1. But obviously it can be quite difficult to get everyone in the, well, I say everyone in the same room, but virtually, to get everyone virtually in the same room, it can be quite difficult to organise that. But if I can get a +1 along with me and Matthew Hulbert, then that will be absolutely fantastic. But in terms of how I'll organise this, I don't know if I will just decide we have to all agree. So if, say, someone puts someone as a D, but someone puts them as a B or an A, then we try and make the argument and scramble it. Or if we just do our own tier list and I just have two or three different tabs, and we just sort of like place each other's for each one. But I'll decide that when I actually begin to plan this live stream. So that's going to be my update. That's my update for my next video. For me to do a post-war tier list with my good friend Matthew, and possibly a +1 in celebration of me hitting 50 subscribers, now 51 subscribers, which again, I thank you. I thank everyone who follows me, who's stuck by me and has been very loyal. I can't thank you enough. I know it's a small YouTube channel, but I've got enough people that follow my videos very faithfully and very loyally, and I thank you for that. And I've had some people comment my videos. They've all been quite positive, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning as a YouTube content creator. I am hoping to make my YouTube content a bit more visually interesting. So, which I've done on one video, which I'm quite pleased about. It's probably my strongest editing, if I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I will make sure that I keep everyone up to date. So please, if you follow me on social media like X or Instagram, please keep a lookout for an update for when I will do this post-war prime minister's tier list. So please keep an eye out for that. And apart from that, in terms of content, now I still plan to do a debate stream regarding Jeremy Corbyn, the ghost that is Jeremy Corbyn, who continues to haunt British politics, and his legacy when it came to his time as Labour leader, and what this new Your Party could mean for British politics of 2025 and up until the next election. So I do plan to do that, but like I said, at the it's scheduling. It's been a bit difficult. September's been quite a challenging month in terms of getting people together. But I do have myself and two parties of interest who plan to do the Corbyn debate with me. Possibly a fourth, but I will we'll wait and see on that one. So that's in the can. That's what in the entry, I should say. And in terms of and there'll be also a certain other Labour leader in which I hope to do a debate stream with, again with a panel of 3, possibly 4. And so I'll be sure to keep people updated on that. So please keep an eye out on YouTube community posts, on my YouTube community posts, and on my social media if you do follow me on social media such as Instagram or X, formerly known as Twitter. So apart from that, I've recorded 2 videos. One video is which I've done is going to be about it's about a week old now, the news, but it was recorded a day after or on the day when Israel had did a missile strike into Qatar, and me and Nat decided to debate that. In terms of the editing, I've not really done much editing with that because it's quite a sensitive topic. It was decided that we would not include any visuals. So it might not look very visually exciting. It might come across as a bit dry, but I think the importance of this conversation and this the conversation regarding the ongoing conflict will at least be enough to what I did not want to do is what we didn't want to do, I should say, is that we didn't want visuals to distract too much of the conversation and the narrative. So, and I think there were certainly some points. It can get quite sensitive at times, the conversation, but I think we did enough to I guess justify it is the right word. I don't know, but that's going to be released sometime tomorrow or the day after. And also we touched on Poland's response to the Russian drones, so that's also in the can and will be released sometime this coming week. And then the other thing that I recorded recently was my interview with Michael Mullaney. It's a 2-part interview. So the first part we discuss about his growing up, about his political journey, his career, and also his school life. And then the second part, because he's recently written for Ian Dale, for Ian Dale's upcoming book about 88 British by-elections, and he's written a chapter for it. And we discussed that in a lot of depth and detail. So, and because Ian Dale's book is released this Thursday, Thursday the 18th, we decided that we would push that first and make that, and that will be released on Friday this week. And also, I went a bit backwards anyway. I decided to do the editing on that video for the last half first. And I've only just started to do editing around the first half, where we discuss more about the sort of the man behind the politician and his personal life, and etc. etc. So that'll be so the first half will be released on Friday, And then I hope to get the second half of Michael Mullaney's interview sometime end of September or October. So, yeah, so also keep an eye out for that one as well. And yeah, so like I said, I mainly did this as a test run. And I think it seems to have been running quite smoothly. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So until then, I hope everyone has a pleasant evening. I hope I hope everyone is doing well. And with that, take care and goodbye.